So to get started, I'm going to thread my yarn like I usually do. Take the tail and put it underneath the working yarn like this. I pull the loop over my middle and my ring finger and put my hook into the loop around the working yarn to pull up my first stitch. Now I'm holding it with my thumb and my middle finger while the ring finger is tensioning the loop. It makes it easier for me to work. So chain one, and then we typically have 6 single crochet that are going to go over both the loop and the tail yarn. With my 6 crochet stitches in the loop, I'm going to release here and tug on the tail to cinch that up. Now it's time to single crochet into that first stitch. It can be a little tricky to get your hook through there, so I loosen the front loop of that stitch just a little bit, and then usually that helps me get my hook in there without a problem. Now I'm gonna put my yarn in my hands again as usual and pull up that first loop. This is where I tension just a little bit of tug to make sure that this loop didn't get too big, that first one. Now we typically have an increase in each stitch, so let me do that before I tighten my magic ring. I've got my 12 single crochets, and this is when I tighten the middle. So you can see that there's still a little bit of a hole right there. So I'm going to turn this over and thread the tail yarn. Now I want the circle to be as clean as possible, and to make that happen I need to pick up the very first stitch. Now that one can be a little bit tricky, it's hidden away sometimes, and so what I do is this bar that is on the back of the stitches, I push this down a little bit for the first stitch so that I can more easily put my needle through it. Then I usually pick up the second stitch also, pull the yarn through, tug to tighten, and we have a nice even closed center in that magic loop.